gentlemen, a very good evening. On behalf of the Madras Cricket Club, I extend a warm welcome to all present for the press conference in connection with the Adidas-MCC National Junior Clay Court Championships 2019. I now request the Honourable President of the Madras Cricket Club, Mr. Dhananjay Das, to give the welcome address.
Good evening, one and all. I'd like to welcome Vijay, President TNTA, Prem, Honorary Secretary TNTA, Hiten, my fellow MIC for tennis, Ranga Rao, and members of the media and the press. MCC, as you know, is well known for its sporting traditions. We are a 170-year-old club that embraces the credo of sports a way of life, and has encouraged and supported various sports over the years. Tennis is one of the prominent sports encouraged by the club. So being a club, we have supported other sports like cricket, hockey, badminton, squash and snooker. At this juncture, we would like to acknowledge the support of Adidas and the efforts put in by TNTA in helping us host this national junior under 18 tournament for, I think this is our 27th year in succession. You know? So I think that really needs a round of applause for us. Again, I would like now to hand over to Mr. Vijay Mutraj to give the TNTA video.
Thank you very much, Mr. Das, President MCC, Mr. Ranga Rao, all my colleagues with TNTA. We welcome all of you to this press meet, but more importantly, in support of junior tennis in our country. The National Juniors in India has always been a remarkable event. And before I say a few words about the National Juniors, about this historic club that we're sitting in, MCC, of which so many of us are very proud members of this club, enjoy every nook and corner of it, but more importantly, the support of sports in the city, in the state, for players who have played for the country, played for the state, are always welcome in this magnificent home of sports lovers, sports enthusiasts, and of course players in pretty much every sport. I think it might be even fair to say that the fittest players in the city come from MCC. And the one thing that gets us back to playing tennis, squash, badminton, and all other sports here is that the fact that the food is so good that you have to get back on the court very quickly. So, thank you very much once again for hosting this wonderful event. Thank you very much. The junior tennis in this country has sort of been the standard bearer of sport for us, in our sport at least, because we've had some of the best juniors in the world come from junior tennis in India. We've had in the Open era, we've had 2 Wimbledon junior champions in Ramesh Krishnan and Leander Pace. We've had Asian junior champions. We've had the best juniors across all the way from Tel Aviv to Tokyo. If you look at the geographical area of where we come from and where we are positioned, the weather conditions in India have never been an issue as far as junior tennis is concerned. And so for us, this is very much a cornerstone of improvement of tennis in India. So hosting this event, the National Juniors, not just at this club but also in the city and in our state, is of great pride to the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association. It's always been that way, and I'm very proud to head up the TNTA at a moment where we need to continue this incredible historic event, but also try to improve the quality of our juniors to compete more in the Western world. So I think from the standpoint of our sponsor, Adidas, that has been the backbone of this event. It's fair to say, Ethan. And supporter of the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association. We are grateful to them, as all tennis players and especially juniors should be. And from TNDA's perspective, the importance of having Adidas a worldwide global name is critical also for the importance of junior tennis in India and around the world. We've had numerous players win this tournament. I've got a short list of them here. We know all of them. Somdev is one here, Saket Menani, Vishnu Vardhan, Sriram Balaji, Ramkumar, and of course our Fed Cup players, Sai Jalakshmi, Ankita Raina, Zeel Desai, among others. So we've had a whole slew of players who have won. Prajnesh also must have won here, right? Prajnesh, did he win here? Not sure. So we've had a whole slew of young boys and girls come through the ring here in junior tennis, both boys and girls. So to have this here is of special importance to us. So with that, I think I'm fair to say with Ethan at the helm of our association and what we do with junior tennis in the city and in the state, I think it's important to be able to grow it. We're consistently and constantly looking for more sponsors to be able to help us with junior programs in the city and in the state. I think it's important to maintain that strong level of competition, to have more and more events, more and more coaching programs. I would like to see the courts also used a lot more during the course of the day. Heat is not an excuse. I think it's important that post 9 o'clock, 9:30, when the older people go to work, it's important for our juniors during holiday time to be able to actually use the facilities between 9 and 4 p.m. If it's not used, I think it is not just a waste, but it's something that we will regret later. So I would encourage a lot of the juniors to take advantage of it. Just as people play in the cold, we can play in the heat. I think it's an important aspect to be able to develop more juniors and more playing time on the courts. I don't think we have lack of courts in the city or in the state. I think it's a usage of it that we have to monitor very closely as well. So, having said that, Prem, Ethan, anything more you'd like to add with that, Prem? Please go ahead.
We have 32 districts. All the districts in the state have been, there are 2 courts, synthetic courts, which have been constructed by SDAT. So today I think sports is more in the rural areas than in the cities, because I think the challenge is that they are not, they don't get distracted and they are able to concentrate again. And the other thing that is happening is, before it used to be a toss-up between studies and sport. Now, with open universities, open schools and other things coming up, a lot of juniors are playing continuously. And they get into the open school system whereby they don't need to go to the school. Plus also scholarships are being given for sports activities also. So I think definitely over the years, not only tennis, all other sports definitely are going to prosper. And also the fact that the IPL has come in, the television, all these things have added to sports, getting more prominence amongst the parents to promote their children.
Well, as far as this tournament goes, you have the paper in the hand. That means I don't have to say much. The top players, the under 18 category, Ajay Malik, Laburan, Kishan Huda, and Sushan Sabal from outside the state. And Bhupati, Sandeep, Rajesh Annan and Rishi Pavandan will be leading the Tamil Nadu Challenge in the girls. Salsa Sharanya Vijay, Kashish Pandya and Prerna Vicharya are the outstation players who are likely to do well. And the Tamil Nadu Challenge will be led by Lavanya, Kavya, Sharanya and Kundana. The rest of it, as you always know, the winners of this tournament will get 1 lakh worth Adidas kit and apparel scholarship, which they are sponsorship, which they have always been doing over the years, and the runner-up as well. The amount is not known for the runner-up, but the winner will definitely get 1 lakh worth of sponsorship. The finals of the tournament will be held on Saturday. The singles final will be on Saturday, the 17th, and the doubles final on the 16th. As usual, of course, the results will be sent to you. And we would like you to cover at least the later part of the tournament like yourselves as well. So please do come and encourage all the players. We are playing at various venues, including the Gymkhana Club and Cosmopolitan Club, who have been very cooperative all the years as we always been doing. Of course, MCC always does a great job. The staff here is now well-oiled machine as far as this tournament is concerned. And it is one of the few tournaments in the country which is being held in a prestigious club like the Madras Cricket Club. I don't think many junior tournaments are held anymore in clubs. They're always in coaching academies or in stadiums. But this is one of the very few tournaments. Even I think even the men and women tournament, our club, the MCC, I'm a member of it, so I'd say our club has been always in forefront of conducting such tournaments all the time and getting some of the best players to play in.
The MCC இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட் இங்கே நடத்திட்டு இருக்கோம் 27 வருஷமா. ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. ஆல் ஆர் வெல்கம் டு கம் அண்ட் விட்னஸ் தி டோர்னமெண்ட். யார் யார் விருப்பப்படுறாங்களோ இங்கே வந்து பார்க்கறதுக்கு இந்த நேஷனல் ஜூனியர் டோர்னமெண்ட் வந்து பார்க்கலாம். அண்ட் ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு நல்ல டென்னிஸ், நல்ல ஜூனியர் டென்னிஸ் நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். பொண்ணுங்க பசங்க 2 பேரும் இந்த நெக்ஸ்ட் லெவல், நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, அந்த இந்த ஈவெண்ட்லேருந்து தான் மேலே வருவாங்க. இந்த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென் அடிடாஸ் வந்து இது 17வது வருஷம் வந்து ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஹாங்காங் பேங்க் அண்ட் இந்தியன் ஓவர்சீஸ் பேங்க் ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. 27 வருஷமா இந்த ஈவெண்ட்டை நாங்கள் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதே மாதிரி முருகப்பா கோல்ட் கப் 100 வருஷமா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ எம்சிசி வந்து நம்ம பிரசிடென்ட் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் இஸ் வே ஆஃப் லைஃப். ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் தான் இங்கே வந்து பெரும்பாலும் வந்து இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறது. இங்கே ஸோ இந்த வின்னர்ஸ், இதுக்கு முந்தின வின்னர்ஸ் வந்து சோம்தேவ் டேவிஸ் கப் பிளேயர், ரஜ்னீஷ் இப்போ இருக்கிற டேவிஸ் கப் பிளேயர், ராம்குமார், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபெட் கப் பிளேயர்ஸ் நம்ம சாய் ஜெயலட்சுமி, அதுக்கப்புறம் ரூஷா சக்கரவர்த்தி, எல்லாருமே இங்கே வந்து வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. வினய் வெங்கட்ராகவன், விக்ரம் வெங்கட்ராகவன் கூட இங்கே இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட் வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. சாகேத் மைனி ஆல்சோ இந்த டோர்னமெண்ட் வின் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அண்ட் விஷ்ணுவர்தன் டேவிஸ் கப் பிளேயர், ராம்குமார், எல்லாருமே இங்கே வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து உங்கள் டெலிவிஷன் சேனலில் வந்து எம்சிசியில் வந்து இது மேட்ச் எல்லாம் பார்க்கலாம்ன்ட்டு டெஃபினட்டாக சொன்னீங்கன்னா இங்கே வந்து நிறைய ஆளுங்க வந்து பார்ப்பாங்க. ஸோ என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட்